Yeah, hello. As usual, we always have a bonus tutorial for every one of our every day that we deliver lectures. Always a bonus tutorial that teaches you a skill that could be helpful to your business, to whatever it is that you're doing. We always have a bonus tutorial. And now today we're going to be having our bonus tutorial for the day. And this tutorial is on how to create an AI powered talking flyer. You see, talking flyers are a very highly converting set of ads. Okay, you look at what a talking flyer is just like. Let me just show you. Let me just show you something that you really like to see so that you could just appreciate what we're trying to do. This is a very simple job I did. It's very simple. It's really simple, and it isn't much, but I would not like to. It's a highly converted ad. It has gotten within 3 days of uploading it on Facebook. I have gotten well over 300 and something views on my reel. I don't have any other post I'm sure of recently that had that level of views, and that's how so many people are subscribed to this particular YouTube channel because I used it to market my YouTube channel, and that is it. So let's just see an example of what we are trying to explain here. Okay. So okay. See. Okay. Why? Okay. Okay. It looks like my software is kind of running haywire today. Anyway, well, we're going to produce our own, even if we can't open the one I've already done before in the past. We're going to be creating our own version. So just join me on this beautiful ride as we produce this beautiful tutorial. Okay, now welcome. Just a short tutorial, and I know you will love it. You can use it for your business, no matter the kind of business that you are doing. I'm still your favorite instructor, Okolo Chukwudumiri Prince, the senior ICT instructor. Now, first things first, this is a special masterclass. Okay, now the first thing you must look at is what are the tool architecture overview. The pipeline transforms a static poster inspiration into fully animated speaking promotional video flyers for social media and business marketing. Number one, sourcing. We're going to source our flyer. I won't tell you let's go and start designing a fresh flyer or something like that. That would be quite stressful and that would take much of our time. We're going to be sourcing for a flyer from Pinterest. Pinterest, for those of us who don't know Pinterest, Pinterest is an image sharing site. Yes, an image sharing platform. Okay, very high-end image sharing platform where you can gather a lot of inspirations. In my days as a graphic designer, I usually come to Pinterest to gather inspiration when clients give me jobs to do, like Photoshop jobs, Adobe InDesign, all of that. You come to Pinterest, you see how Pinterest looks. You can search for whatever it is that you want on Pinterest. Then for me to download it, Pinterest does not allow you to download their images directly. So I found this online tool known as printdwn.com bypasses watermark compression and download full resolution target what image. And then we have the prompting. I'm going to use describeimage.ai. I'll be using describeimage.ai to actually reverse engineer the image I'm going to download from Pinterest. That's a flyer I'm going to download from Pinterest. I'm going to use describe image to get it, to get the prompt that was used to create that flyer, and then I can take the flyer now to Google Gemini, and Google Gemini will I'll use Google Gemini to create my own version of that same flyer, and I'll then finally take it to Arena AI to be able to animate it. Now let's just get straight right to it. Now the first thing you want to do is to visit pinterest.com. If you don't have an account on Pinterest, I encourage you to go and open one. It's quite a very highly inspiring place with lots and lots of images. So you open that, and we're going to search for. Our target is going to be you can use either of these two. We're going to be doing for a restaurant. Okay, we're going to be doing a restaurant flyer. So we see I say restaurant promo flyer with chef or gym promo flyer model. So let's use restaurant promo flyer with chef as our search keyword. Let us see what Pinterest is going to give to us. So you come here, in pinterest.com and search. Let us see what they are going to give us. Okay, wow, we have a whole lot of options to choose from. You see this, you see this, you see this. Okay, I don't know what draws people more for a restaurant. Is it male chefs or female chefs? Well, that will be a discussion for another day. Okay, but I think male chefs draw attention more. Okay, so let's go for this. I think I like this because it's quite fine. Is a black man. I like the man is a black man, and I kind of like this one. So if I'm here, I'm going to just copy this link here. You copy the link from here, then you go to printdown.dwn.com and paste the link here and say download. This way it is going to search for that particular thing that you are looking for. Yes, perfect. You can see it has gotten the image for us automatically here. So we're going to download the image. We're going to download the image. There are also plugins you can install in your browser which you can use to automatically download images from Pinterest. Okay, that is also something to look at. Yes, there are images you can download into your browser that you can use to get images from Pinterest. I don't understand, my internet is kind of slowing down, but then let us still watch. At least so we're going to have our image. Okay, our image has finally downloaded. As you can see, we have our image already here. It's already in our download folder. You can see the image that we choose here. You can see the image that we chose. We open now, and you will see the image that we chose. We have successfully downloaded it into into our system using printdown.dwn.com. So when you have successfully downloaded the image, after we have downloaded, you can see the image right here on your screen. This is the image we chose on the image, and we're on Pinterest, and we have successfully downloaded the image. A very beautiful image. So then we now move forward and now go on further to Describeimage.ai. Yes, when you visit this website, visit Describeimage.ai. It's already in my browser. You go there, and then when you come there, you just have to upload the image, and it will automatically tell you. Okay, let's see. No, not this too. So you select the image, selected my image, open, allow my image to load, and I'm going to just tell it to describe in detail. Yes, I actually told it to describe. You can select describe in detail, describe briefly, custom question, describe person, but I always prefer it describes in detail. So when you describe in detail here, you click on generate. It's going to generate for you the exact prompt that was actually used, that can actually be used to create the same image. You know why we did not see the exact prompt that was used to create the image? Some of these images may not even be AI images. It may be graphic designers like you and me who may have created them and put over there. So I've copied the prompt. So I've gotten the prompt. You can see the prompt that they gave us here. You can see this is a promotional graphic for cakes and pastries restaurants. Cakes and pastries advertising their higher chef service. The image is blah 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 blah. Everything here is just about the image and how you can generate it. So I will copy what was the prompt that they generated. I will take it to my notepad. I usually use Notepad++ for most of these things, and I can paste it so that I will be able to, you can customize it for your own use. Okay. Now, By the time you have done that, when you have gotten the detailed test prompts, it will break down the lighting and break down everything. Now it's time to go to Gemini and generate your own version of the image. Now, one of the things you must do is that if you have your time, take your time to read it, read all through the prompts. Usually, prompts are so detailed. So this is a professional graphic for cakes and pastries restaurant. So you can change it now to, I can call it, let me call it Niger Pastries, Nigerian restaurants. Okay, okay, I can call it Nigerian Pastries restaurants. I'm customizing it now because I won't want it to just give me exactly what you see. Pastries restaurant cannot be repeated twice. Advertising their hire a chef service. I can change my own to hire a cook service. Okay, hire a cook service. The image is dominated by a cheerful dark-skinned man. Okay, well, yeah, a cheerful, but in my case, let's use a light-skinned man just to make sure that we can make some important differences in our own case. So I'm going to use a chocolate skinned here. Let's use a chocolate skinned man. Okay, chocolate skinned man wearing a chef's hat and apron. He is smiling broadly at the viewer and holding a platter of beautifully presented meat food, including roasted meats, vegetables like carrots, green beans. I can also like carrots, spring onions, and green beans. Okay, these are just customizations I'm adding. These customizations is just for one thing, for me to be able to get the best. And some small potatoes or gnocchi. The food looks well cooked. The food looks well cooked and appetizing. Okay, the background is a white, orange, is a bright white with large bold orange text. Okay, in my case, I may not want to use an orange text, so I can use a red text. Let's use a red text in our case. Red text that reads hire a chef. Perfect. The word chef that reads hire a cook. So in our case, we're not using chef, we're using cook. Okay. And the word cook is much larger. Okay. We're going to get the word cook in our case to also be much larger. We're trying to do another flyer with the same, is much larger and takes up a significant portion of the central to the left of the chef. Okay, of the cook. Okay, there is a dark brown rounded rectangle containing a bulleted list of services. Now you can personalize this service to your own. We have personal chef service, intimate events, catering, storage meals, food and soup bowls, healthy and nutritious meal, catering service. Below this list, a white rounded rectangle contains a tagline: food made with love and passion. I want to just stop. I don't want this other part. I will just say food made with love and passion. Okay, yeah, food made with love and what? Food made with love and what? Passion. Yes. When we have the food made with love and passion, further to the left and at the top of the graphic, infinity is a infinity symbol in black with cakes. So in our case, we said Niger Pastries Restaurant. Niger Pastries Restaurant, is that not the name of our company? Our imaginary company, is it not Niger? Is that not what we used? Let's see what we used so that it can remain uniform. Yeah, Nigerian. We didn't use Niger, we used Nigerian Pastries. We use Nigerian. So this is going to give us a uniform feel everywhere that the company name is mentioned. Nigerian Pastries what? Restaurants. Nigerian Pastries Restaurants. Okay, so you look at it and see if there are other things. Of course, you want to list it as, so these are the social media handles. You may not want to use their own. So let's just call this NG Pastries Restaurants. NG Pastries Restaurants. ng pastries. These are restaurants, okay, and ng pastries restaurants. So these are just like our. You won't want to use the same phone number as them. As you can see, you don't want to use the same phone number as them. So I saw that their phone number was written somewhere. I saw it's 08 something. So we could just look at the phone number here. So we can change the phone number to an imaginary number, 332422143. Okay, we can have the phone number like that, and I think we are good to go. So we just do Control A. This is just a simple training. I'm not doing a complete concrete job. I would have taken my time to edit more, and then do Control C. And as soon as you do Control C, you go to your Gemini. Okay, I love using Gemini for some of these things. Okay, so and I'm going to give Gemini the command. I'll say, first of all, I'll say generate 4:16, a 9:16, a 9:16 width prompt. Okay, image resolution. Okay, and I'll just paste it there. And let us see what Gemini is going to give to us. For me, I love using Gemini for my designs. Yeah, so many people say ChatGPT is quite good. Okay, so the Gemini has even corrected me as to how they want it. So let's send it like this and see. Let's see if our image will be okay. So let's take it to ChatGPT. If Gemini will not do it, we can go to ChatGPT. So if you go to ChatGPT, ChatGPT already does that work very, very well. This will be my first time using ChatGPT to generate images. I tend to like Gemini more, but then let's see what ChatGPT has for us. So we can see what ChatGPT is cooking. Well, it usually takes some time, but then we can wait. Let me just pause the video so the video doesn't get too long. So as you can see, ChatGPT has already finished generating our image for us as best as it can. You can see they gave us something quite nice. I kind of like what I'm seeing. So we could then I said yes, we asked for a chocolate skinned man not for a dark skinned man. So everything looks okay. If it's okay, or you can still make more adjustments and use those adjustments to arrange everything. So now we have our image downloaded as generated by ChatGPT. For me, I'm going to use it like this because we have the training. We're just having a demo, and then after I do that, we're going to open arena.ai. Now we're going to simply open arena.ai. Okay, and you see in arena.ai you have different selections. Okay, these are different things. In our case, we want to do a video, so we're going to select generate video. This video we want to generate right here. Okay, let's see something. So now we are going to generate a video. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add my file. I'll upload the image I want to animate. The image is already in my download folder from ChatGPT. I'll open it, and over here I have my prompt already prepared. Here I just say camera mutual medium front facing, so the character looks directly into the camera lens with energetic natural movements, subtle head nods, and friendly hand gestures while speaking. Welcome to Okay, we're going to change all of this. This is a prompt that was generated for me by Gemini to use for this, but then we're going to change it. The only thing we need to change there that I see is basically the name of the company. So we're going to call it Nigerian Pastries. Welcome to Nigerian Pastries Restaurants. Welcome to Nigerian Restaurants. And grab our exclusive 20% discount on all family platters this weekend. Sorry, I have a cold, but grab the link below to reserve your table. Okay, we don't need that. We're basically trying to advertise our services. What is our image saying? Hire us. So we're going to tell people, I'm going to say our services include, we'll say welcome to Nigerian Pastries and Restaurants. Okay, welcome to Nigerian Pastries and Restaurants. Our services: personal chef service, events, storage, healthy and nutritious meals, healthy and nutritious okay, let's just say our services include personal chef service and catering services against me and catering services. Okay, so audio style. So we're going to, you have to remove all of these things, all this audio style and what have in enthusiastic commercial, in a warm enthusiastic commercial tone, clear articulation and professional voiceover in Nigerian time. Let's wait for the video to generate. Will I even be able to upload these videos? I'll upload the ones I can upload today now. Maybe the first two. If I get to know, stress myself and upload the remaining one. Okay, so we're gonna wait. Okay, I have to wait for at least one of the agents because this arena.ai brings together a number of AI agents to be able to help you produce various results. You can try play around with other tools that they have on their platform, but so far one of our agents has already prepared a video for us. The first one is still, you know, dying around, but that's not an issue. Let's just take a look at what was prepared for us. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what is if this tutorial will not go through, I'll do it tomorrow. Right. Instead of doing rubbish, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, I'll stay together. Okay, so let's just take a look at what the second assistant produced for us. Let's just watch it together and see. They even added music to it. I've already watched it myself and it's quite good. Of course, I would have liked us to see both assistants, but due to time, we don't really have much time to. We don't have much time like that anymore. So let's play it and see what will come out of it. So you could see what is actually taking place right here.
Welcome to Nigerian Pastries Restaurant. Our services
And see
include
that's our
personal
flyer.
chef service and catering services.
Okay, I would have mentioned all the services there because it didn't look like it ended, but I was just looking at the time.
Welcome to Nigerian Pastries Restaurant. Our services include personal chef service and catering services.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so because of this watermark at the end, I would have taken you CapCut also, but time is really against us. But with the help of CapCut, you can cut out that particular place in your video. Okay, you can cut that out, but for now let us just make use of what we have already and then go ahead and make use of. So if that's what you want to use, you just use that. Just like that, we have created our talking video. Let's just try to remove those watermarks. Just go to your CapCut. No, okay. Next time we're going to look at how to edit videos in CapCut. So just be expectant. We have more for you on this channel. Lots and lots of tutorials are coming your way from this very channel, Prince Wu Tech Mastery. A lot is coming your way, and honestly, you don't want to turn on your notification button, because if you don't turn it on, you'll be missing out of our content. And one day you will come, and to catch up will be very, very difficult. Okay. Now that is exactly how you create a talking flyer for your business. Yeah, that's how you create a talking flyer for your business using the power of Gemini, Describeimageai, ChatGPT, and Arena.ai. Maybe in the next class we'll do it much more detailed when we have ample time to be able to conclude. This brings us to the end of all we have learned today. Honestly, I really hope we learned a lot from all the tutorials that has taken place today, and I hope that we all can apply the things we have learned in our business, in our personal life, and in whatever we are doing, and hopefully we're going to get the best results. Have a lovely day. I want to tell you, see you same time, same station next week. I want to tell you, turn on that notification button. We always have new and fresh content every week. There will always be new content every week, and very soon you may not be able to catch up any longer. Have a lovely day. Bye. I still remain your formidable host, your favorite instructor, Okoluchukwu Prince, the senior ICT instructor. Thank you and have a lovely day. Bye.